Hey, today I'm going to show you how to make red velvet cupcakes. For this recipe, you will need 1 cup of flour, a half a cup and 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 egg, 4 tablespoons of butter, a half a cup of buttermilk, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of red food coloring, a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and a half a teaspoon of salt. The recipe is good for about 12 cupcakes. Start out by softening the butter in the microwave, and then you're going to mix it with the sugar with an electric blender. Next, add in the egg, and just beat it all together yet again. You really want it to get nice and fluffy. Now pour in the vanilla extract and the red food coloring. Kind of mix in the food coloring a little before turning on the electric part, because if it splatters, it stains. Now you're going to pour in half of the flour, which I've added the salt and the baking soda to, and half of the cocoa powder. And just stir it all in. Now pour in the buttermilk and mix it. And finally add in the rest of the flour, salt, and baking soda, and cocoa powder. Line a cupcake pan with little cupcake papers. Fill each of the cups about 2/3. They go in a preheated oven at 350 Fahrenheit or 175 Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes. To know when they're cooked is when a toothpick comes out clean when inserted. For the cream cheese icing, you will need 4 ounces of cream cheese, a half a stick of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 cups of icing sugar. So we're going to start out by blending together the butter and the cream cheese. Both of them need to be at room temperature. Next, you're going to add in the vanilla extract. Now we're going to slowly add in the powdered sugar, little by little. So you're just going to put a teeny bit, and you first want to kind of stir it together like this, because if not, when you turn on the blender, it's going to fly everywhere. And just blend it on really low speed, and just do it slowly by adding gradually, little by little. If your icing is too thick, you can always add a little more butter, or even a little milk if you want. And if it's too thin, just put a little more powdered sugar. You really want to get it the right consistency so that it's good to spoon on top of the cupcakes. Finally, put the icing on top of the cupcake. I'm using a piper, but you can also just use a spoon or an old classic piper. This is like a machine one. Just cover it with some icing. And then it looks really nice to decorate with a tea dash of cocoa powder. Like that. And that's how you make red velvet cupcakes in Morgan's kitchen. Bon appétit!